Should I get the PlayStation thing open as well?
Yeah, will I send you the one I'm looking at, or do you wanna?
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah. You know the thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That thing. Oh, hot. What the fuck? Ew. So, yeah. Okay. Privacy noise. What the? Why so many pop-ups? Are you trying to give me a fucking virus?
Of a virus?
Corona. Okay. Wow. Stop. Oh, man with sword.
What are you talking about, man with a sword? What are you looking at? There's not a single thing here with a man with a sword.
Hey, listen. I was looking at Wolverine. I was gonna say man with
You know what?
pointy things, and
Did
I
you
was like, that
just
just sounds
did
weird.
you just look at Wolverine's claws and go, "Ooh, man with sword"?
I couldn't think of what else to call them.
Claws.
They're metal though. Claws are metal. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah, you
thought.
got me there. I'm
Ratio,
not gonna lie,
plus ratio.
bro. You kind of got me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think for today's podcast, you should do the opening.
I love how it goes from God of War Ragnarok to Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Oh, Tiny Tina's Wonderland's gonna be more fucked up and gruesome than Thor's Ragnarok. Thor's Ragnarok? God of War.
Thor's Ragnarok?
Thor's Ragnarok.
Wow. Wait, there's new Uncharted? Oh, it's just a collection.
Stop reading them. You're gonna get too far ahead.
Yeah.
Getting so distracted. I'm trying to open the show.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. No, I want you to open
Wait,
the show. I
you want
will.
me to do it?
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean you want me to do it?
Because I always do it. I want you to do one.
I didn't prepare for this.
Good. That's why I want to keep you on your toes.
Okay, fuck. I haven't got toes. Okay, welcome back to the Obstinacy podcast. This is episode what? Double check.
4.
4?
4?
I swear 4 was last week. You're lying.
No, 4 is this. Well, technically speaking, if you count with 0, then we're on 4. But like, we're not. This is number 4.
Okay,
but
yeah,
it's
we're
episode 5.
we're okay, yeah, we're number 4. Welcome back to Obstinacy podcast, episode number 4. We have a few things on the line for y'all motherfuckers today. Luke, where do we want to start with this whole shebang? You're making me do an intro as if I know what to say in an intro. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's why I want to train your feet. Keep you going. You know what I mean?
It's like, you know, the last time I made a YouTube video was like an actual recorded YouTube video that wasn't just pulled from my stream. I don't do that anymore.
It's true. Okay, maybe the wrong person for this. Right, we're gonna talk about our new segment. Is gonna be about the PlayStation showcase, which came out Thursday.
Fuck you, Xbox. That's why I've been
Yeah.
saying PlayStation is so much better.
Yeah, that's why we
By the
play
fact that
PC.
we were just talking about it last week. Yeah.
Well, no, we talked
We
about
were-
Gamescom last week. That's different.
Yeah, but we also talked about the fact that didn't we talk about the fact that PlayStation fucked over everybody? And now they've made their like new ones worse.
Yeah, the Austin
Yeah.
Evans thing that happened.
Yeah.
But
They're
then
like, hey, forget about that. We got some epic gamers for you today.
you like Spider-Man? How about Spider-Man
Oh,
2?
we got one of those. You
Uh,
like God of War? We're gonna
We've-
end it with Ragnarok.
Yeah, we're gonna just end
Uh,
it. Everything, all of it's gone. Over.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, so PlayStation 5 showcase came out Thursday. Yeah, you know it was Thursday,
Yeah.
and it was big. It had a lot of stuff in it. That was
Yeah, it kind of blew Xbox to fucking pieces, to be honest. Looking at the list, like,
But also our main topic is, I probably should add this in. Our main topic is for you to like and subscribe, but also our main topic is
yeah,
I get it in there somewhere.
that was good. I like that one.
Thank you. Our main topic is top grossing movies of all time, because last week we did top grossing actors, and Tom Hanks made a lot of money. Just saying. And
Yeah,
Sixth
Tom
Sense
Hanks
is
did
bigger
make
than I thought it was.
Yeah. So go and listen to the last podcast if you haven't already. If you're new here, and
If you
yeah,
haven't,
whack that,
I
subscribe,
can't
and
force
like
you.
button. I'm really impressed with how you whacked that in there. That was a fucking. That was a. You know, I didn't
Look,
even
I'm
see
a
that one
pro.
coming, and I'm co-hosting here. What the fuck?
I'm a pro, okay? I go off script. We haven't got a script, but I'm
Yeah.
going off script.
This motherfucker's smurfing. What the fuck?
Mm.
You've
Smurfing?
been practicing it. If you Luke's just there in the shower doing podcasts.
That's what I did. I had a shower before I went on this. That's what I was doing. I was hosting it. Had a great chat to myself. I imaginated you in the shower.
Meanwhile, I was also in the shower, just playing music, vibing for about 20 minutes.
Just playing with myself, playing music.
Yeah, playing music just to hide the sounds of me playing with myself.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's fucking sick of us
Okay,
talking
right.
shit. Let's
So
get
everyone
into
that's
the
clicked
topic.
off, and for the 4 people that haven't,
Yeah.
I gonna
Or
start.
that's you gotta bump those numbers down, buddy. That's way too high.
Knights of the Old Republic is the Star Wars game, the one that I don't think you have any give a fuck about, but I
Is this
l-
one?
I love
Is
this
this gonna
game.
be good?
Well, it's gonna be like a Final Fantasy remake. You remember Final Fantasy Remade 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what this is for Old Republic,
Oh,
and this is huge.
I don't think I ever played this actually.
Uh, it's good. I've played it. It's good. I played the first one. I haven't played the second one. The second one's apparently amazing, but I haven't got around to playing it. But the first one
I
was
haven't even
really,
got
really
around to
good.
playing God of War, so
Yeah, look, I've
hold your
played
horses
really
there,
bad
buddy.
games in my life. Okay.
Yeah, we're aware.
So I'm not gonna talk much about that because, like, obviously, it's just a remaster. It's a remake of an old classic who I think most people have kind of played or know much about. So
Yeah, it's either like you know or you don't.
don't, yeah. If you're a Star Wars fan or not, you know it. That's how it works. You know what I mean? If you're like
Seems pretty cool. I might play it if
it,
I ever turn on my PlayStation ever again.
yeah, that's fair. You might go to PlayStation Plus. You never know. Um,
No.
I gotta skip straight to Wolverine because this one, I
Yeah,
watched this trailer not knowing what it was, and I was like, "What?"
I've just seen the clip of the claws coming out, and that was pretty much it.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the cowboy hat and the thing, I'm like, "Are we getting like an old man, uh, Peter Parker? He just had a rough couple of years." And then I saw the
Because all they do is
claws.
Spider-Man.
I saw the claws, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah.
Will it be like good though? Will
Well,
it be like Spider-Man level good, or are they just trolling?
have you ever played the X-Men Origins Wolverine game?
No.
Okay, well the movie was terrible, but the only good thing about the movie was that we got like a solid 9 out of 10 game with it because
Hmm.
it's some of the best. It's in my opinion, it's the best iteration of a comic character into a game. So if it's anything like that, it should be good.
Yeah, it's like, are they gonna be making like, are they running a whole new storyline, or is this some fucking?
I presume it's just gonna be like. I feel like like what would happen if this does good? We're gonna get 3 Wolverine games, and we're gonna get just like the 3 iterations of Wolverine, like the young Wolverine, the
It's gonna
middle-aged
be
Wolverine, and
another
then
Spider-Man like call replay, but it's like it depends on how well they do it. I
yeah.
think it's another one of those games that's like it's either pops off or flops.
But the good thing
Like
about it is not a lot of people know Wolverine story like fully or like know much
I
about
was gonna say,
Wolverine.
not a lot of people know Wolverine. I was like, you
Just
stupid.
no one knows him. Who's this bloke with three
Never heard of
blades?
him.
But
Yeah. Oh, it's a sword. I told you this before the podcast.
it's just 3 swords.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What's it? Is vibranium? No, it's like it's adamantium. I feel like someone would kill me in the comment section for saying that, even as a joke.
Yeah.
But I feel like they kind of have a lot of free reign because a lot of people don't really
What's
know
the
the story
difference?
of what.
The fucking adamantium and vibranium.
They're just different
Did they
metals.
did they just forget the name of the first one? They're like, yeah, we're gonna make up a whole new metal that's really strong.
Basically, yeah. But they're just different metals. I think vibranium is higher than adamantium, but adamantium can like it can make a dent on vibranium. I might be wrong. DC's my kind of thing, not Marvel. But
Yeah, I think I need to like actually go back and rewatch the Wolverine films, to be honest,
don't,
because it's been a
don't.
long fucking time since I
I'm
watched any of them. I don't even remember how he became Wolverine at this point.
just watch X-Men 1, X-Men 2, and then don't watch a single one up until the
Yeah,
Old Man Logan. There's 3 good Wolverine
yeah,
movies. It's not Hugh
true.
Jackman's fault. It's the rest of
Yeah,
the thing's fault.
yeah.
Uh,
They were never
but
that great, but it could be kind of cool. It's a cool character concept, to be honest,
yeah.
Wolverine.
But like, if they do anything like they did with the X-Men Origins game, like you should go back and play that. It's really expensive now because not a lot of people bought it, but everyone that's played it said they loved it because it's like you're just so overpowered and like you get shot and like you're like if you get like completely fucked up in a fight, like you can just see like his ribs and his lungs, like through his body because it's all like he's shot through basically. And he just heals as the game goes on. It's really good. It's hard to explain, but it's
So
good.
Luke only likes games where he doesn't lose.
No, but like you can die in this game.
Invincible.
You can die in this game, but you kind of are a bit overpowered. Talking about
Fair.
invincible games, Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. This one, the trailer for it looked sick. I have
Yeah,
to say, it was like It's also weird. Actually, one thing I noted is that he has fucking like blue electricity now.
Yeah, I think that's because they have Electro in it and they don't want to use because he had the same color
Yeah.
as Electro. When I first saw this, I thought it was an Infamous thing, and I was like, "We're getting Infamous. We're getting an Infamous game." And then I saw the Spider Man. I was like, "Oh." The only person
Eh,
upset about that.
But the Spider-Man games, they're pumping them out like fucking crazy now. I was not expecting another Spider-Man game for ages. When is this one meant to be coming out? Actually, 2023. So it's not for another while at least. But like they are pumping them out very quickly, and
It's because they don't have
I
to
don't
make
blame
another
them.
city.
Yeah, I don't blame them because it's fucking like the game's been doing unbelievably. Like I didn't actually play the Miles Morales one, but I watched it being played. I watched like a playthrough of it, and like it looks unbelievable. I played the first one. That was so good.
I played the first one.
So
It's the only one game I've platinum, but I haven't played the new one.
yeah, same. I've got platinum on it as well. I haven't played the new one either. I do want to play the new one. I actually might go and play it at some point. Um, but it's like they are really good games to be fair, and they're really enjoyable to play, really fun to play. And now that they've got like once they got the swinging down, that kind of mechanic, and the game
Yeah,
runs nicely, and the game looks beautiful as well, it makes for a very it's kind of a very chill game to play, to be honest. Like when I was playing the original Spider-Man, like the reason I got a platinum, like it's kind of repetitive going to like these different locations just to finish all these like kind of side missions, but it was kind of just relaxing just to stick on and just
you could
fucking
just
fly around, beat some guys up, and then like
yeah. It was very numb, like not numbing, but what's the word? Like just brainless fun.
yeah,
And
exactly.
this game looks like it's gonna be co-op as well. If like
Yeah,
Miles
that would
Morales
be
is,
really fun. Yeah, if they better make a co-op, that would be so fun.
if we're playing this together, by the way, I'm Miles Morales. I'm not taking anything
Oh,
else.
fuck
Fuck
you.
you. No, I'm taking this straight up. He's
No,
he's the
fuck.
best Spider-Man. I don't care. I
Yeah,
mean, it's the only Spider-Man run I've actually fully read, which is the ultimate one, the
yeah, the
Ultimate
Miles
Spider-Man.
Morales is actually such a good Spider-Man. Kind
And
of
also
underrated.
Tony Todd. I don't know if you recognize that name. He's the voice actor of Venom, who I know from
Oh,
Zoom
really?
from The Flash. He voices Zoom in The Flash, and he's got a super like good deep husky voice.
Oh, yeah. I know
So
who you're talking about because I did watch the Flash. I watched the Flash like a good few, like a lot of seasons of it, and then I
yeah,
kind of
if you
just
watch like the
forgot about
first
it.
3 seasons,
Yeah,
I think
I
Zoom is the
watched at
second
least.
season.
I think I watched up to like season 4 or
Yeah, so
something
you
like
would
that.
have definitely seen Zoom. He
Yeah,
does the
yeah.
voice acting for like when he has the mask on.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah,
So like he's a good voice actor. So like that'd be
yeah,
interesting what he can bring to the role. Well, that was
yeah.
very
Venom being
unprofessional
in
of
it is
me saying
really
that.
cool.
What he could
I wonder
bring to the
how.
role, Nate.
I wonder what like how Venom was gonna play into this game as well. Like
Well,
that'll be interesting.
it's
Is that like
I know like
I'm assuming
if you finish the
the
game, there's an end credit scene unless you skip the credits of I don't want to, but I keep a spoiler. Will I not say the spoiler or not?
fuck them if they haven't played it yet. Fuck them.
All right, the game came out 2018.
If you haven't played it yet, then
Skip 5 seconds
skip.
if you
Yeah,
don't
skip
want
for
to hear it.
five
In
seconds.
3, 2, 1. Not Norman Osborn, his kid, Harry Oswald. Harry Osborn is the Venom in
Oh yeah, yeah,
because he's in
yeah.
the
I
tube
remember
and
the
it's
end of it.
like.
Yeah.
Well, I think this Venom isn't
Mm.
a symbiote. I think he's a like not symbiote. What would you call it? Like in the Ultimate series, he's actually just created in a lab. I think this might be the version of Venom we're getting,
Yeah, yeah.
just so we don't get the same version that we had like in other medias outside the comics, like in the movie Spider-Man 3 and in the Venom movie, but he's an alien. I think they might just go the opposite route, which would be interesting.
It would be very interesting. Yeah. So do you think it'll just be like kind of AI villain in the game, like kind of like the main villain of the story? If you're playing co-op, you have to
I
like fight him at some point.
I think he might be the main villain, but like with Spider-Man, like there's never actually when you think it isn't realistically there's never a main villain because he always is fighting like 5 people at once.
Yeah, 5 people at once. Yeah.
So or
So it'll be
6
interesting.
to be sinister. Good
Yeah,
joke.
like even in the first one, in the end, you end up having to fight like multiple fucking people.
You have to fight the Sinister Six, and then you have to fight
Yeah.
fucking Doc Ock. And that
Hmm.
definitely like my favorite outfit is the black and gold suit. That was
Yeah.
lovely.
So sick.
Um,
I like once I had all of them, I was like switching between suits all the time because they're so sick, and having like different abilities from them was really cool. But I wonder, surely they change up the like kind of upgrade abilities you get, like
yeah,
for both characters.
I feel like both characters are gonna have like a different play style. So like I feel like if you play as Parker, you're gonna be like a bit more of a tank because he is kind of like Spider-Man's
I wonder
incredibly strong, and I
if it
think
will actually another thing before you get into that. I wonder another thing. Will it only be able to play co-op, or because if they
no,
make it in
no,
a way, if they
you
make it
can
in a
switch
way that
between the
like,
two.
yeah, I wonder if they make it in a way though that you have to like, if it's just gonna be kind of like the two other games kind of combined where you can just play as one, or like you're basically playing as that character and you go through and there's an AI with you, or is it going to be a thing that like you have to use each one's abilities to get through like other levels in a kind of, I wouldn't, the way
Yeah,
it
like
takes two
they
kind of
think
did,
yeah. I
like the way you have to bounce off each other,
mm,
but
yeah, I
it'd be
can see what
interesting
you
to see
mean.
how they run that.
I feel like you might have to use like because like obviously Parker's gonna be the tank, and if they're gonna do this like a class set, I can't say it's that Miles Morales. I can't even say
Miles.
last now. I couldn't say Morales. uh, like he's obviously gonna be like the tech guy because that's what he kind of is. So
Yeah.
like I feel like what they're gonna do is, like we play Halo co-op. It's gonna be like you could
Yeah.
just play Halo co-op, or you could play it on your own. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I feel like you might have to like switch between the characters to do certain things, but not too much. Or maybe just play as one character and the other guy's just there.
Or will it be a kind of situation where you can play co-op, like you can play multiplayer co-op, but there's like separate missions for multiplayer co-op, or you can just do kind of free player multiplayer co-op and just have fun with that, or if you can actually do the missions together.
I'd be heavily surprised if there was free play mission co-op. No, sorry, free play co-op. I feel like that'd be
No, it'll be
just.
like if there was kind of like just kind of like loads of quests you can do like
Oh
around the
yeah.
map playing with someone else, but then you can't actually do the actual missions. But if you can do the actual missions, then I wonder how they'll kind of play around that. It'd be interesting to see.
Or maybe they just won't do co-op
Or maybe,
whatsoever.
or
I
maybe
feel
there
like
won't be
that's.
co-op at all.
I feel like
Yeah.
now thinking about this is not gonna happen. This is too much. This is too much of an ask.
I think we're becoming like the real critics here. We're thinking way too much into it. There's people like co-op. Who the fuck said co-op?
Co-op. There's two
We just
Spider-Men
showed.
and. um, next one is God of War Ragnarok, and I didn't watch the trailer for this because
Ah, this motherfucker.
was there anything big in the trailer, or was it kind
I
of
didn't
just
actually.
a?
I haven't watched the trailer. I've just
Oh,
seen loads of stuff on Twitter about it. I've seen like loads of clips of it on Twitter, and I've seen like the kind of character models and stuff on Twitter that they posted, that the devs posted. But I didn't actually watch the full trailer. I haven't got a chance to watch the full trailer. But
that's fair.
this
I
game, I kind of want to see as little of it as possible,
yeah, that's
because
fair.
like the stories, like when I played the last, or like the yeah, what was like when the original come out? Yeah,
2018.
2018 as well.
Oh, that's wrong. The original came out like 2005.
I mean like the original, yeah. I mean like the other one. Um, but when I played, like, that game was still, and actually yeah, still is probably my number one story, like kind of story based game, single
Mm.
player game that I've ever played. Like it was just so, it was hard, but it was so enjoyable. Well, there were some
I'm
parts that were kind of hard.
I am playing it. I'm playing through the very original God of War, and then playing this God of War next. I mean, the 2018 God of War, part of another series I'm doing. So I haven't watched a trailer on it because I'm afraid I'm gonna get something big spoiled on me, because I know very little about the God. I know from like everything before this God of War, because I've got that spoiled for me, but I haven't got the 2018 God of War spoiled. So if I feel about if I watch Ragnarok, I might
Yeah,
get that spoiled.
you'll see too much. Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
Uh, Kratos as a like god in general is really fucking cool. Like his storyline is like sick. It's probably one of my favorite storylines for any of the gods. Even
Fair.
though he's kind of like, actually he's like a demigod, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he killed Ares and takes his power, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
But his storyline, the way he was kind of like cast out by the Greek gods, and he just fucking hates them. Like it's,
it's fair.
and he's basically just like, yeah, fuck off, leave me alone. But
And none of this series would have happened if he didn't shout for Ares' help and just died.
yeah, pretty much. So fuck you, Ares, and but
I,
I think I'm really excited for that. I'd say it'll look amazing. It'll be like, I'd say they'll make another Unreal storyline.
did you say there'd be a
Hopefully the
trilogy of
fighting and
these? Like, just say like we'll get like this, and then we'll get one more, and then that'll be like the finale for Kratos.
I mean, it depends how this one ends, I guess, because it is Ragnarok.
Yeah, but like
So
Thor Ragnarok didn't end with anything bad happening. Well, actually, not that a whole place got blown up. But apart from that, like,
yeah, his whole home and planet got destroyed.
but that's fine, okay? Do
But he made it out. Yeah.
you think there's people on like where the fuck is Thor from, Asgard, that think
See, I
like the
could
world
say
is round?
more. I could say more about what I think will happen in this game, but um, I kind of don't want to spoil what happened in the last game.
I love how when it came to the Spider-Man game that we both played, we're like, fuck you if you haven't played this game from 2018. The fuck is wrong
Luke,
with
you
you?
wanna turn
I
off
never
your
get
headset real quick then, so I can give my thoughts.
Do you want me to?
Luke, skip 5 seconds of the podcast. will you?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
So basically, guys,
Oh god. We go
so
to
you know the way Kratos dies in the last one.
he dies and the kid dies and everyone dies and it's really this game. I don't know where it's gonna go.
So maybe this one really is Ragnarok and everyone's just fucking dead. So it's gonna be like an intro scene showing all the dead bodies and then they're just gonna leave again. But yeah, I think this game is this also gonna come out in 2023?
I don't know. I haven't
It doesn't
checked
say.
anything up.
It doesn't say here. Maybe it's only the reveal trailer, so they probably haven't actually said when it's coming out yet, and they probably
Yeah.
haven't even uh, done anything.
And that doesn't mean
But
anything because I just push it back like everything else in my life
you
to
know,
do.
exactly, yeah. Yeah,
uh,
every game gets pushed back. Overwatch, Dying Light.
that got pushed back
Anyway,
again?
no, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay. Tiny Tina's Wonderful Wonderlands. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. There we go. I'm
Yeah, you
trying to
got
say
it. Good
Borderlands.
job.
I don't know if you
Yeah,
played.
good.
You played Borderlands? Have you?
No, I haven't played Borderlands, but
Well,
you know, I
this is
know
like
Borderlands.
there's this character called Tiny Tina, and then she's not so Tiny
Oh, it
Tina.
is. It is a
It's a
Borderlands
Borderlands
kind of
game.
spin-off.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I
which
was
I'm
thinking, I
really
was like,
happy
it
about.
seems very similar to Borderlands.
It's kind of like a spin-off about Tiny Tina, who's like this character who was a kid in Borderlands 2 and then is now an adult in Borderlands 3. But like the game's good. Like it's I feel like if it stays like on the Borderlands level, I'll be okay. I feel like it's gonna be like a pre-sequel, like Borderlands pre-sequel, like a spin-off game that's not too serious because the games aren't serious about themselves. But like
Yeah,
it looks good,
could be
right?
just a fun playthrough. Yeah,
Yeah, like it's Borderlands.
I
I'll
don't
take
have
more
that
of
much
it.
interest because I've never played them. But
Look, if once Claptrap's in it, it's getting a 7 out of 10 automatically before anything else gets put in. So
do you recommend? Do you recommend me playing them? I
yes,
can't speak. I think I should. Yeah.
I'll play them
Maybe
with
I'll
you
play
if you
them at some
want.
point.
They're
Yeah, I'll be down to
so
play them.
funny. They're so stupid. Like they're just stupid.
Kind of fuck around games. Yeah,
Like if
that's always fun.
if
Put you
you
out on stream at some point.
in pre-sequel you can play as
Description.
oh look description Twitch. You can play as Claptrap in the pre-sequel, but it gives you like 7 warnings not to play as this character because he's an idiot. So like the game doesn't take itself
Oh, you
all
played that
seriously.
card.
I love Claptrap. He's a fucking idiot.
There we are.
He's just so good. Like you'll love him. You'll hate him, but you'll love him. It's like he's so annoying, but like he's a great annoying. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so I'm gonna be playing this game solo. Catch me live on Twitch because fuck you, I'm not playing that shit. You being annoying and you playing an annoying character, I think I would lose my fucking mind. I would actually lose it.
That
That would be
I'll
where my
tell you
monitor gets broken.
one description about it. Right, he's a robot with a wheel for a leg. Like he's like a say like a square, but he has like one wheel and an arm, 2 arms, like 2 small arms, and he can't go upstairs. So you have to like spend about 25 minutes trying to find a crane in a mission to pick him up and bring him up like one flight of stairs.
Great.
The next
I
game
think I've
is
seen that character though. He sounds
I
familiar.
definitely have. I have one. Remember we played Fortnite? He was like my backpack because I had the
Oh
Borderlands
yeah.
thing.
Let me look him up.
The next game while he's looking him up is Project Eevee, which looks
Yeah,
crazy.
I've seen Claptrap. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the hero. I'm so sorry for everyone on the podcast. I didn't mute the fucking trailer, so everyone just got a big boom, and I can't edit that out because I don't have the actual proper audio. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, Project Eevee looks good. Um, it's basically just anime
I didn't
waifu.
even see this.
Anime
Oh,
waifu with a big sword.
already bought,
You will love
pre-ordered,
this. You look like you love this.
pre-ordered. What is it about?
I don't know.
As I'm
It's
pre-ordering.
all I saw is anime waifu with a big sword, and I am
Oh,
gonna get it.
I lost. I actually lost.
Why would you lose?
Oh, it's Twitch memes. Anyway, um, yeah, I haven't seen anything about this. I might watch the trailer and see if it's any good. Seems yeah, probably just you know, the nerd end of video games.
Yep, anime waifu with a big booty with a big sword. It
Already
seems authorized.
pre-ordered. Moving on.
I've bought
Uh,
it twice for my two consoles.
yeah, exactly.
um, Uncharted is the next game. I've never played
That's just
Uncharted. I've tried to play Uncharted 2, but I couldn't get through it. I hate it.
it's just remastering them, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a remaster for games that are like less than 5 years old.
yeah.
A lot of people aren't happy with this.
I've never had interests in Uncharted games. To be honest, I know a lot of
Okay.
people say they're really, really good, but see, I get kind of bored of story games in general, which is why I thought fucking God of War was so good because it actually kept me engaged, and I
Yeah,
literally played that thing. I played that. I got addicted to that thing for days and played the whole thing through. And
but Uncharted just seems
like,
like a shit Indiana Jones to me. That's
yeah,
all
I'm
I'll
just,
ever see it as.
mm
But I
I just
will
never got interested.
I will play them. I will eventually play them. Like, cause I I have to play them because like everyone says they're so good. But
Mm.
it's kind of like I've played a lot of Tomb Raider. I'm not a big fan of Indiana Jones. How can this game be up my alley?
Yeah, I don't. I've never really had any interest in it, to be honest, either.
But if you like them,
Like,
I can see why. Like I can see it. I can see why people would like this, but it's not my cup of tea. You know what my cup of tea is Rainbow Six Extraction.
ah, yes. See, this. I think we talked about this when at E3, right?
We did.
When E3 came out. Yeah,
You seem really happy and excited for this.
yeah. Um, my thoughts haven't changed.
They surely can't pull this for full price, will they?
Yeah, it's Ubisoft.
It
Like, what
can't
the
be.
fuck?
It's the Rainbow Six engine where you shoot like
Are you stupid?
monsters.
Have you met
I've
Ubisoft? Do you want me
seen
to
them,
introduce you?
but like you can't charge. This is a DLC. This isn't a full
Yeah,
game.
it literally is a DLC. I don't know how. Once again, we said this back in when we were talking about E3. Um, what was that? The fucking yeah, it was the first podcast. If you haven't already, go back and listen to that, and you'll get our whole kind of run through of this. But I still don't see how they're actually making a full game out of this. It really is kind of just a DLC thing, and I don't know why they didn't just add it as a DLC
Mm.
to Siege when it was a game mode from Siege, and that's where they got it from. And it's like it was fun, it was cool, it was actually really fun when it came out. Everyone had a great time with it, which is why they made a game out of it. But why did they make a game out of it? I don't think. And I know there's a lot of like Siege fans that are excited for it because there's a new fucking Rainbow game, but your
It's
game sucks. Get over it. It's never gonna it's not gonna happen. All right, like
and this game sucks. These are two guys combined of a lot of hours in Rainbow, so we can say it's bad.
yeah, like yeah.
um,
I think I have like probably about maybe 600 hours on Rainbows
that's not a
on
joke.
two consoles. It's not a joke.
You got
Actually,
a
no,
hundred
it's
hours.
actually less.
You got
It's
150
400
hours.
hours.
You've like
It's about
150
400 hours.
hours after like 2 months of owning a PC on
Yeah,
Steam. That's
yeah.
crazy.
I have like 220 hours on it on PC. Probably
Jesus.
about 100 and maybe around nearly probably the same on console as well. So yeah, I have experience with Siege. Fuck that game.
I
But
think I think this might be good though because it's been twice delayed and it's had a rename, so that's really good. Starting off wise,
Ubisoft don't put any effort into their games. They're probably just like, yeah, we're not ready. Fuck you.
it's the same engine. I watched the trailer. It's the same
Yeah.
engine. It's the same
Oh,
fucking thing.
it's the same game. It's like it's pretty much that same game mode. But I'm like, I still don't see how they're making this into a full game because it's
I
like it was a game mode. It's like,
I don't
and
know.
from what I've seen from the like trailers, and I've watched pretty much all the trailers except for this one, which I'm assuming this is the same fucking trailer. Uh, nothing. Like, there's nothing new to it. You know.
Hmm. Like
I
this
hope
is
you
the
can't hear
second
people
time
in the
we've shit on
background of
this
my
game.
house as well because they're all being really loud.
I can't hear it, so it's okay.
Okay, good.
But if you
Good
can hear
mic.
it at
Well done.
home, I want you to
Pat, pat.
don't just add him on Twitter and say, tell your people to shut up.
I do. Trust me.
Coming here
Um,
on Prime Rainbow Six
yeah,
Extraction, taking the piss
that
day.
nobody cares about. But yeah, I don't see how they're making this into a full game. Like it was literally a game mode, and it looks so repetitive already. Like watching
Mm,
the trailer, I was like, that's just repetitive.
it's gonna be a
Like
bad zombies. That's how it's.
it's just gonna be. There's no. It's people can be speed running it. It's gonna be a speed run game.
Mm.
They're just running through fucking one tapping head zombies and then getting the thing getting out, and that's gonna get so boring in 5 minutes. But maybe they can pull it out of the bag. It's Ubisoft. They won't. Um,
Next game's Forspoken, and I've no clue what this is.
don't. No idea.
I don't even know.
Square
Did I go
Enix.
for a
When's the last
piss when
time
this came out?
Square Enix made a game?
They made this game called Avengers. It went really well, and there was never a single issue with it.
The last game I played by Square Enix, I think, was probably Just Cause 3.
Oh, I was gonna say, for me it would have been Watch Dogs, but I was like, oh no, Watch Dogs, sorry, yeah, Sleeping Dogs. But I was like, oh yeah, just cause there, Square Enix.
Just Cause 3 is probably the last time I've seen a Square Enix logo.
By the way,
So,
don't
thought they
play,
died.
don't play Just Cause 4. It's really bad.
There's a Just Cause 4.
Yeah, and it's really bad. I didn't actually watch a trailer for this. I must have went to the bathroom when this was on. So
You probably missed nothing by the looks
yeah,
of it.
look, I'm not gonna talk about it because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Look from this image here that I'm looking at, it looks like Avatar.
No, what the fuck? It looks like some fucking It looks more like Star Wars than Avatar. What the fuck are you talking?
No, because it's a move on the water. Or it's H2O. They made a H2O game finally. Just add water.
What the fuck even? Yeah, I don't know. We can't comment on it. We haven't seen it.
The,
Alan Wake remastered.
what the
The
fuck is Alan Wake?
did I play the original? Probably not. Oh my god, you'll never guess.
Oh, I know
GTA
Alan Wake.
5. Oh
No!
my. No, it's out.
You've
Next
seen it
gen,
on
baby.
PS3, you've seen it on PS4, but now you've seen it on PS5.
But now the next gen debut has been delayed.
Has it?
Yep, that's what it says.
Oh,
Next gen
no.
debut delayed. How the fuck? How is a game that's been out for what? How many years at this point? 9?
2013.
Yeah.
Oct-
Like
September
more.
2013. That's when it came out.
Oh.
I think it's the
Jesus
23rd of September 2013.
They pushed it back to November this year. How? Like it's the same game every time you
Oh,
make it.
I was so close. It was 17th of September. Oh, I'm not a real GTA fanboy. I guess I have to buy this game twice now. 3 times now. 4? No. When I was
4
on this game,
times?
I own this. I own it on PS3. Then my PS3 broke, so I bought it on my Xbox. Then I bought it on PS4, and I bought it on PC. I own this game 4 times, and they want me to buy it a 5th.
Yeah, I think I've on the 4
I'm
times as
part of
well.
the problem.
Yeah, we are part of the problem.
We
No
can't
one buy this.
complain.
Please,
No one.
don't buy it. There's no point. Just play it on your fucking PS4. Nothing's gonna change. Oh, the graphics are better? No, they're not. That's a lie.
No,
Like,
I would say this is the new Skyrim, but Skyrim have just outdone themselves and released the game for the 20th time.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
are we ever gonna get GTA 6?
No.
It seems unlikely. It seems actually.
Look,
I think they're just. I think it's a troll. Like, why?
I just
Like, there's a
yeah.
new gen of fucking consoles. I thought surely that means GTA 6. No shot, it doesn't.
Have you seen
But
the pie face
Rockstar
thing?
have just pulled it out of the bag.
Have you seen
Pie face?
you know the pie face meme where it's like, oh yes, and you get he's like, oh no, and he's like real sad. Someone
Yeah.
did it with this trailer, and it's so funny. Like, that's exactly how I felt when I saw it. But yeah, even the like, even the like, I don't know, like I just don't see the point of this.
Because they're too lazy. They're making too much money off it. There's no point making GTA 6. They're gonna keep pumping money from this game anyway.
I feel
So,
like though they are working on
why
GTA
not?
6, and if they
I
do,
actually, at this point, I actually don't think they are.
they have to be. Well, I mean,
Like,
they
they
took
would have
like
said
7
so,
years
but
on
they
Red
haven't
Dead.
said so.
I've always been on the stance, right? That
But when did they actually start making Red Dead 2?
no, they worked on that for like 6 or 7 years or something like that. They worked on it for years. Like what they are there is they like have a small group of people that work on every detail. So it's like, that's why it takes them so long. But and they also like actually care for how their games are made. Unlike
Well,
EA.
now they're just making it. They're making it even more to the point now where if GTA 6, when they bring it out, isn't fucking flawless and
Yeah,
isn't like the best game ever made to outsell GTA 5, Damn,
That's probably
Dave.
part of the problem as well, though. How do you
Shaft.
outsell this game?
True.
Like that might be part. Like problem is that they have to now take years to make this because GTA 5 is so big.
Mm. And it's
Um,
like every year they extend this, they have to make it better. Like
well,
it's a
I just
never-ending cycle.
yeah, like cut to like Obstinacy podcast episode 342 when when the
Yeah.
PlayStation 6 comes out and we're like GTA 5 again.
Yep.
um,
So
Ghostwire Tokyo. I feel like we should not talk about GTA 5 because like there's not
yeah,
much more to
it's
say than it's the same game.
yeah, it's just drowning out. Everyone's heard this shit before.
Ghostwire
Oh,
Tokyo. This looks fucking crazy.
really?
It's a first person like wizard weird Tokyo like fighting ghouls. It looks amazing.
Oh,
Like
it's Tokyo Ghoul,
what's Tokyo Ghoul?
the anime.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Anime pre-ordered.
I think you look like this seems like a game you like. This feels like it's something you get really into. But like it's first person, you're using like spells with your hand and you're in Tokyo.
Is it
And
like an online game or is it more like a
I think
story-based
it's a
game?
story. It seems to be just a story. But like
Hmm.
it's
I'll
an
be able to
online
look into it.
game. No, it's not an online game. Sorry, it's a like first person wizard game where you're in Tokyo and Tokyo looks amazing. Like it looks so
Oh
good.
wait, that's actually sounds good. Anywhere to be in Japan, honestly.
Yeah, there for
All
that
right, well,
forest. Uh, Deathloop.
I'm either gonna forget about this game or cut to episode. When's this coming out? Delayed to 2022. Cut to like episode maybe 50 or so, and I'll let you know what I think.
cut to cut to like episode 500 where you go, this is a hidden gem. Why did no one play this game? Deathloop. I don't know what this is.
You mean cut to episode 300 where someone reminds me of this episode where I talked about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I never played it, forgot about it completely.
Sorry, bud, not tonight.
That's more accurate.
Oh wait, I think we go with Deathloop was.
Deathloop.
Yeah, my dog's
Cool.
barking. I don't know if you can hear that, and I apologize, but I can't do
Oh,
anything about it.
I do hear doggo.
Sorry.
Shoot it.
Deathloop is
Don't
like
shoot it.
it's a two-player game where I think you just keep dying and respawning.
Oh, I didn't even see Deathloop because the video was unavailable
Oh.
for some reason.
Yeah, I've seen like the trailer, not the trailer for. I've seen like I've read a thing about this. I think it's a co-op game where you just keep dying and respawning or something like that. I don't know. That kind
Wait,
of concept to me kills me. I hate it.
it's coming out in a week.
What?
And they brought out another trailer.
Oh shit.
It says despite being less than a week away, we got another trailer for Deathloop.
Fair. If it's co-op, I'll be.
What is it about?
You just keep dying and coming back. It's fucking Groundhog Day again and again and again.
What's that other film? The Tom
Palm
Cruise film
Springs.
that
Oh,
I didn't
Edge of
fucking hate on
Tomorrow.
last week. Edge of Tomorrow, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, for a Tom Cruise film, it wasn't that bad.
I prefer Palm Springs. It does it right. The Andy Samberg comedy movie where they get stuck at a wedding.
Oh my god.
It's really
I might need to
good.
see that actually.
Really good. It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh wait, okay, send it to me at some point. I'll go watch it.
Good.
I'm actually watching it tonight. Oh no, I need to watch it. Avatar. Sorry, can't.
Can't. I'm watching
I'm busy.
Avatar tonight. Sorry, honey. Avatar stays on during sex. I don't really know
Yes,
much
it
about.
does.
Oh, sorry. Fuck. See, this is so hard to do over, like, chat, like over,
Yeah,
because like
Discord.
Discord, because like we're not actually in the same room, so it's hard, like, and my
We're
internet's
gonna
pretty
try and get
bad.
a. Oh, there it is again.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna stop. We're gonna try and get a like kind of quote in studio kind of vibes going on soon. We actually probably should try to set that up soon. I think we're nearly in a stage where we can do that.
Mm.
We just need to get a schedule together that we can actually do it like on time every week, so that we're there.
Yeah, that doesn't seem
But
like an issue that's gonna arise.
yeah, oh, definitely not. Definitely because we don't. We text each other like the day of that we're like you're like you free at this time? Nope. You free at this time to do the
Nope.
podcast? Nope.
Yo, you free on Saturday? Like less
Yeah.
than 12 hours, and the podcast has to go out.
Yeah.
IRL
we're-
right now.
The fact that we're recording episode 4 is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm surprised we got this far. I mean, we fucked up like after the first one, but we're doing good now.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
The next games are the Guardians of the Galaxy, which I don't like I don't like Star Lord's hair. That's the only thing I'm gonna say about this trailer.
Really, what the one was there?
It looks like a fucking. You ever see those ice gem
Do you
suites?
watch? See, this is kind of it's actually kind of works that I didn't actually see any of this because you can kind of describe it to me and give like an idea for people who also haven't watched them.
That's true. He has hair like an ice gem. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Just Google an ice gem if you haven't seen what an ice gem is.
My
That's
keyboard's all the way over here.
that's what his thing is. He has hair like ice gem. It seems pretty good though. Like I will play it. It's a single player
Oh,
campaign.
I see, like the fucking I don't know what you call it, like a biscuit.
Yeah, it's like a biscuit with like frosting on
Like
top of it.
why the fuck is this hair like that?
I don't know. It's really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say
Why
much
is it
about this
not?
game because it's a
Yeah,
single player like Marvel game and
probably sucks.
it's probably gonna suck. But I feel it doesn't look it doesn't like for me it doesn't look graphically great. It looks like if Telltale
Mm.
made an action game.
So just like all the other kind of Avengers games and all that shit
It
as
looks
well they brought out.
generic. That's the word.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
look, I'll play it obviously because it's Marvel and I'm a fucking nerd.
yeah. True.
So
Uh,
I think the last game to talk about is probably Gran Turismo because the other games aren't really.
yeah, they're all kind of like side games. There's
Gran Turismo didn't really have much of a trailer though. It was just more like a.
I think Gran Turismo has been kind of shafted by Forza at this point.
But this looks good. I've been playing Gran Turismo on PS1. Like
Really?
not on PS1. I plugged it into my PlayStation 4. I'm not an idiot. I'm my PS3 not PlayStation 4. Yeah, that game looks good for the year it came out in.
Yeah, I mean it's not hard to make car games, really.
That's true. Well, we say this as people who've never made a game in their life, but
Yeah, true, true.
yeah, that's kind of like it
I
wasn't really
think
much of a trailer. Like,
I think the way like Forza, like the Forza trailer just looks so incredible, and Forza's so big at this point, and everyone's waiting to play Forza. I think Gran Turismo is kind of going to be buried by that. To be honest, I think anyone like it's kind of a the car game community is quite small as it is. I
mm,
wouldn't say small; it's very big, but it's kind of in its own kind of niche category.
I feel
And I
like
think most people are going to pick Forza over Gran Turismo.
the issue as well is that like there is a massive group of people play Gran Turismo. We're not saying there isn't, but it's also that
Yeah,
we're now at a point where Forza is on PC.
yeah,
Forza has a lot of kind of like has that free roam, that big free roam
yeah.
aspect, which I
And
think
their like map, like the new like Mexican map that's coming out, that looks incredible
so
to
like
drive around on.
this might it is I know like Forza isn't like an accurate simulator and kind of Gran Turismo is like probably the closest to it,
Yeah,
but like I feel like it's gonna be like Forza might win this, but I feel like this might be the Gran Turismo might be the actual better racing game.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
maybe. Yeah, you might be right there. Yeah, I
So
think Forza's more of a have fun with cars game,
yeah,
and Gran Turismo will be more of a racing game.
I mean it is called the real driving simulator.
Yeah, the real driving simulator. But
Um,
realistically, you should be playing Formula 1 2021 anyway. So,
I'm gonna be playing NASCAR whenever the new NASCAR comes out because I was lied to about a new NASCAR and it hasn't came out yet. But
wait, did I tell you about that tweet I seen about NASCAR?
no,
They were basically like, because when they were in Zandvoort, what was that last week? There's like a new banking in Zandvoort that's like really steep, and someone retweeted when they like, so everyone had like tweeted about the banking, and then someone like read or quote tweeted it and said laughs in NASCAR. And then someone replied to them, and it was the best ratio I've ever seen in my life. They were like, "Yeah, but at least we have right turns." I was like, "This is just the best shit ever." Like as
oh,
soon as I read, "At least we have right turns," I fucking died.
there was a baby spider on my mic.
Eat it.
No, the fuck.
Oh,
It's a baby. I'm gonna fucking die long legs, man. I'd be out of this room. You have to fucking
put it in your
podcast by
pocket. It'll
yourself.
get you money. It's a money spider. Put it in your
No,
pocket.
that's gonna kill it. Why would I do that?
No, apparently you get money. Some sort of superstition.
Yes, because murdering spiders do get you money. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we go on to the main topic.
Yeah. What time are we on? I feel like we've been talking for a long
Well,
time
we've been
already.
talking for 45 minutes.
Okay, so that kind of is the main topic.
Yeah, we'll
Anyway,
just end that as the main topic. We can leave the next one for
yeah.
next week.
I mean, we could just use this as a side topic because we kind of talked a bit about it last week,
What?
so it's kind of a spin-off. Well,
Wait,
no, we didn't talk about a bit of this, but we talked similarly.
well, we talked about Gamescom.
No, we're talking about fucking the actors. That's what we talked about last week.
Yeah,
So we kind of spin off
that was the main topic. I'm
that.
so
Yeah. So
confused. What is
last week.
happening?
So last week the main topic was on we were
Yeah, it was
so
on
fucking
actors.
high speed actors.
Yeah.
So why don't we spin that off and do a small segment about the films now? Because it's not that much to talk about really,
No, yeah, that's
unless you
true.
want to go into detail.
Well, I'm just surprised that on the top grossing movies of all time, that somehow
Best film ever.
somehow that
But
Furious 7 has finessed itself onto that list.
oh, I thought you were talking about number one. But yeah, Furious 7. Isn't that just because of
Paul
when it
Walker
came
died.
out?
Oh my
Yeah,
god, the Charlie Putin
exactly.
song.
Yeah, I tried to say it like in a
Ow.
in
Hit my
in a
leg.
polite way.
Yeah.
You were just like, yeah, Paul Walker died.
That's kind of what it is though, because like if you were like any bit of a fan of the originals, like regardless what you think of like the ones after like Tokyo Drift,
Yeah,
you're gonna see
yeah.
this one because it's the last one he's in. Obviously, like if you,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's kind of why.
there's very few people that didn't like
Yeah,
Brian's character and Brian's character,
it,
Paul Walker's
it
character,
was kind of,
Brian.
and it was even one of the. I think it was kind of one of those things where it's like, even people that weren't Fast and Furious fans, you hear Walker dies. It was in like the middle of making this film as well,
Mm. And his brother
and
Zach played him in the acting, played
yeah,
him in the thing.
yeah, exactly. And it's like you kind of want to see how they went about it, and it was kind of like also a shock that one of the main characters and a very very famous fucking person had just died in the middle of making a film,
Yeah.
and this is the film that he was known for, comes out that year, and then there's also the "See You Again" song, which kind of that scene is like widely known.
Mm.
So one thing I'm very happy about this list though is that The Lion King is in number 7. That film, as
I
I've said so
definitely
many
like,
fucking
yes,
times,
one of the very few people that don't like the Lion King.
you're so fucking stupid.
I'm in a very niche
Um,
market here.
I actually hate you. It's literally I have always said and always will be. And now there obviously is like the new kind of Disney films, but I mean like in terms of like the old classics of Disney films, I've always said The Lion King's the best one. So fuck you, Disney princess fans. The Lion King is on top. But
No, it's not actually. Hold on a second.
there's
That's the live
fucking
action Lion King from 2019.
what?
Yes. Number 50 on this list is The Lion King from 1994, the one everyone likes. So, you just got served.
Ow.
Yeah, well, no, it's because it came out recently. All these
Yeah.
movies come out recently. Like, this will always happen.
Yeah. The Force Awakens is somehow there.
Yeah, the Star Wars. Did you remember this from the Star Wars saga, the movie? What that movie is. All it does is
Yeah.
show other shit that happened in other Star Wars movies.
I I have watched this one, but I hate all of the new Star Wars films, and I can't even watch the ones like
Don't watch
the
any, but they just
newer
kind of
ones.
hurt your head.
I
Last Jedi is the worst Star
since
Wars movie I've
yeah,
watched.
yeah, I didn't watch it. Um, like since I think I watched Force Awakens, and then after that I was just like, oh, they kill Star Wars, cool. Okay, moving on.
Next movie. That's the best one out of the trilogy, which is not saying much about the trilogy.
Yeah.
There's some on this I'm
Um,
surprised about, like Lord of the
should we
Rings.
should we talk about number one because I want to talk about number
Nah, it's
one.
not a good movie. No one likes it. It's the
It
second
is so
best
bad.
Avatar.
Shut the fuck- It's such a good video game.
That's true. I actually did play the game.
What the fuck?
I have on Xbox. I played on
So
Xbox.
you're telling me this motherfucker played the Avatar game, which doesn't give any credit to the fucking film whatsoever.
Yeah,
But you haven't watched the film.
yeah,
What is wrong with you? You are
a lot.
such. This is what I mean when I tell you this guy is just fucking broken.
I've
I
played it. It's a good game.
yeah, the film is so much fucking better.
Nah, nothing ever beats the
Hence
game.
why, hence why it is like fucking 2.8 billion. What the fuck? Is that trillion? One,
Would
two,
it be true?
three,
No, it's
four,
billion.
five, six,
No,
seven,
wait,
8, 9. It's 9 digits.
billion. Yeah,
Yeah, billion.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 2.8 billion fucking in worldwide gross, which is ridiculous. Uh, just in front of Avengers Endgame, which is 2.7
The
billion.
greatest movie ever made.
Honestly, I'm actually quite. I'm like I can very much settle for Avengers Infinity War and Endgame being that high on the list,
Wait,
being
I want
what
to ask a question.
two
Important
and
question. A very important
what
question. Are you an Endgame or Infinity War man?
Infinity War.
Oh, same here. A lot of
Simply
people.
because uh, the reason I've always said this is why Infinity War is better is because A, they finally lost, and B, the scene where they're in Wakanda fighting at the end, and Thor, fucking Groot, and Rocket land back in, and there's that like insane scene where fucking Thor just uses fucking everything, and that scene is just incredible, and it makes me orgasm every single time.
Fair.
So yeah, I will always say Infinity War is the best because it was like it actually finally felt like they lost. It wasn't like when I first watched it, I was like, "Oh shit!" It wasn't just we fight bad man
We
die, we
Batman.
win.
Yeah.
Yes,
It also has like the most like it has like kind of everyone you like in the movie instead of like them all
yeah,
showing up at the end. Though that end scene
exactly,
was
yeah,
epic.
yeah.
Um, I,
So I think
it,
Infinity War is better, but
like Jurassic World,
I think
like
I think Endgame was bound to have uh higher in the gross
yeah,
because after Infinity War, it was gonna be watched by everybody.
yeah, that's true. That's fair.
So
I
yeah.
just don't understand how did Jurassic World become
Yeah,
sixth.
I I seen that when I first pulled up this list, and I then chose to ignore it
Yeah,
because I was
because it hurts my
how
head.
it peaked at 3 at one point.
What the fuck? Well, I suppose it was the
Like
first Jurassic Park movie in a couple of
yeah,
years,
in a long time.
but
Yeah.
still.
See,
Also, who keeps
I can't
commissioning these
really
parks?
I can't really true. I can't really say anything because my brother has watched that film probably more than anyone else on the planet because
Jesus.
he went through a phase where he literally watched it every single day. Probably multiple times a day, and probably know every word to this film just by being it's like passive smoking at this point.
Fair.
It's like I walk by the sitting room and this film was fucking on every fucking day. So probably maybe the 600 million there that's from that is probably him.
Half your brother.
But, so he's like a third of the total gross for the fucking Jurassic World
Like,
film.
this
But
dude's
yeah,
great. He keeps watching our movie. Hold on a second. 15th rank, the second one is Fallen Kingdom. I haven't met one person that's watched that movie.
Fallen Kingdom, where the fuck is that?
15th.
15?
Everyone I've asked,
Oh.
keep asking me if they've seen this movie when it came out.
I have seen
Have
it.
you seen
Yeah,
it?
I watched it in cinema. Yeah, I watched it in cinema.
I keep asking me if they've seen it, and then everyone's like, no, I haven't seen it because the first one with the Jurassic Worlds wasn't great. So, like, I'm not watching the
Yeah,
second one.
I seen Fallen Kingdom.
Jesus.
Pretty much because I just wanted to watch him jump off a cliff. But
Was that a Fallen
you know,
joke?
no, no. Remember the part where like they're all running from the whole place burning, and they're in like the ball, and then they go off the cliff, and all the dinosaurs are falling off the cliff. That scene was amazing.
Okay, fair. You monster.
Yeah, I felt so bad, but at the same time, it was kind of like lol dinosaur fall.
The oldest movie I can
Another thing
find,
I'm really surprised by because I haven't seen it, and who the fuck has seen it? How the fuck does Frozen 2 have a higher gross than Frozen 1?
because they let it go. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they did.
I'm
That's
like,
that's the unfortunate part. They let themselves fucking go. It was terrible.
there's a
But
Frozen 2.
I think it's once again that thing where because of the funding from the first one, and like the fucking hype around it, the second one's gonna perform better.
Yeah. That's
Which is why
Deadly
you know
Hallows
I
Part
always
2 is
thought
here.
like I always thought yeah I always thought why the fuck do they make sequels to films and they all just fucking suck? And it started to make sense to me.
Because they don't need to be good, Nathan.
Yeah,
Because they make
people were
money already with the 2
yeah.
number in it.
As long as the first one was good, they don't have to give a fuck about the second one.
I do enjoy when they put the number like in the name of the title.
Yeah,
I can't think of a single example. Oh,
too fast.
Fantastic Four. Remember it was Fantastic because they put the
Oh
four in
yeah,
between the thing. I like that. I hate
too
it. It's
fast, too
terrible.
furious. Are you stupid?
Oh, that was the best.
That is the best one. That is the best example.
There's some things
The
on.
fate of the Furious should never have ever even gotten near this list. It. There's another example of putting the number in the fucking thing, but
Can I give you a good iteration of that movie? Like what happens in like
yep,
like 10 seconds?
go- yep, go for it.
Vin Diesel turns evil and 9 people can't beat him up.
including The Rock.
Yeah, 9 people can't beat him up. No, The Rock's not in this movie. Oh, he is in this movie. Wait,
He
what?
is in this movie. I'm like looking at the fucking
Yeah,
image.
he is. Yeah, he's in.
Yeah,
Yeah, like 9 people couldn't beat him up. Like
and
nine
The
people
Rock
to beat.
counts as two, so
Yeah, 10
10
people.
people can beat him. Incredibles
um,
2. No
Lord of the
comment.
Rings: Return of the King did surprisingly well for a 2003 movie. Though it is like the best Lord of the Rings movie and probably one of my favorite movies of all
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it's very good.
Transformers.
Uh, I'm surprised Deathly Hallows. I mean, actually, from people that I know that are like big Harry Potter fans, Deathly Hallows is like one of their favorites. So
I
I have a hot take on Harry Potter fans. I always love the first one, Philosopher's Stone. Don't know why, just I like it.
I don't like Harry Potter. No, let me rephrase
I
that.
think
I'm not a big fan of it. I
I
just
think
don't
it's
like
good. Like
wizards.
I enjoy them. I think they're really good films, but I think they're kind of overhyped.
Yeah, I don't like wizards.
We're gonna be slaughtered for this in the future, but you know,
Look,
like
when
they're
has
good.
something
They're
someone
just
said years ago ever come back to haunt them?
never.
Can we
But
just talk about
I,
Transformer movies have pushed themselves onto this list?
Age of Extinction is there.
Any distinction is 29 and 27 is Dark of the Moon. Also, I rewatched these with Kate the other week, like a couple of weeks ago, and I kept calling
Transformers
this,
Age of Extinction is higher than Dark Knight Rises.
yeah, the better movie. That's what it means. But
I'm actually surprised the Joker is 31st. For how new that is, I
yeah, that's kind of
really
true
think that'll
actually.
be higher.
But for what it
And
is
for
as
how,
well, I'm surprised because it was like an R rated.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I keep calling Dark of the Moon the Transformer movie, Dark Side of the Moon, and Kate corrected me on that. She's like, it's called Dark of the Moon. I'm like, I've been calling it Dark Side of the Moon, which is a better name title than Dark of the Moon.
yeah. Dark Side of the Moon sounds better. But
uh,
actually, just true. I don't think I've watched the last few Transformers films, and I know you're gonna hate me for that because you're such a
don't
Transformers
know.
fan.
I'm saying this as a Transformer fan. Don't watch them.
Yeah, they suck.
They're so
Like,
bad.
I don't know what the last one was I watched, but I know it was terrible. And I think I can only really watch the first one.
You know when there's a
And
trilogy.
that's only for Megan Fox,
You,
so fuck you.
you know when there's like 5 movies in the Transformer in a series, and the first one's the best one. It's a bad series like Pirates of the Caribbean and Transformers.
Yeah. I'm really just unhappy with The Lion King being 50.
Jurassic Park, oldest movie on this list, number 40.
Number
That's
40.
that's pretty
Really?
impressive. Hmm?
I mean, it's, yeah, over a billion in gross. That is really impressive. Such an old film.
1993.
Yeah,
And there's
fair
people
play.
that were born like in 1985, like old film.
Fuck
Kids
you
don't know what they're
guys.
talking about. um, there's a lot of this list
Yeah,
kind of
just
like
like you.
doesn't surprise me though. Hey, I'm not old.
Old man.
I mean, how many times do you have
Is
to tell
Finding
you, old
Nemo
man?
on this list? Because
Is it?
Finding Dory is. I haven't seen Finding Nemo.
That's what I
If
mean.
there's
It's
only
the
Finding
sequel.
Dory on this, that's a fucking atrocity.
Proves
Like
my point. The sequel does better. Far From Home's here, and Homecoming isn't.
007 Skyfall is there too. Very good film. No, I haven't watched it
That's
in a
the
long time,
one.
but
That's the one that Adele sang the thing from.
yeah,
That's how I
mm,
like remember
that's
what
how I remember.
James Bond
That's how I
movies.
remember. Yeah, that's how I remember that film as well.
Daniel Craig is like very good James Bond.
Yeah, I always think he's one of the best. Some of the older ones are really good as well. They're just older films.
Yeah, I think
Um.
the action and the James Bond.
Oh, Luke.
What? What?
I now give up on this list. I just seen Captain Marvelous 26th.
Everyone's favorite Avenger. Yes.
Oh,
Didn't like
I just hate that that woman made money off this film.
didn't some guy like see that movie like 153 times in cinema? I think that was like the exact number.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Why? He must.
Uh,
I hope he's okay.
He probably was just jerking off to the movie. No way you could watch that movie.
Isn't she like a terrible person though?
I don't know. I've got like two like people like say she's like really irritating and like super mean, and I get people going, "Oh, she's so nice." I'm like, so I don't know. I also don't know her as a
Yeah.
person, so I can't really judge her.
Never met her. Yeah. No. What's her fucking name again?
Brie Larson.
Yeah, if you're listening, hit me up. Yeah, we'll have a dinner or something on you
You
because you made fucking ridiculous
you
money
make
off it.
bank off this movie. You're still making bank
Yeah,
off this movie.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. What's a fucking 1.1 billion in gross from the film? I'm sure you made quite a lot from this. You don't hit me up, including the fucking Avengers and Endgame that you're, or Infinity War and Endgame you're also in. So, fuck you. But the Avengers is up there too. That's fucking number 8. Avengers has dominated both the lists we talked about, highest paid
Yeah.
actors and fucking top
This
grossing
is so
film.
big. Also, I apologize if you can hear my dog barking again.
Which dog is it?
Really? I haven't got Hank out
Uh,
with me, so
uh,
any
no
milli
more stank.
no more stank Hank.
Uh, yeah, I'm also kind of annoyed that the Beauty and the Beast is also the remake version. It was pretty good. I gotta give it to them. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it, but I think I know I said fuck Disney princess films, but Beauty and the Beast is my favorite of those.
No, that's fair.
So I think it's kind of different from the rest, but also not. But it's kind of, I don't
Well,
know. Aladdin's pretty good too,
my
which is
favorite
also on the
Disney
list.
princess is Princess Leia.
Yeah, true,
So
true.
Star Wars: New Hope is my favorite Disney
Oh
princess
my
movie.
fucking god.
What?
Zootopia is in 44th on this
Fuck
list.
no, it's not.
Zootopia ranked higher than the fucking Lion King. Fuck you.
It
I'm
ranked
done
higher
this.
than Dark Knight.
End the podcast.
Okay, well,
It ranked higher than the Dark Knight. Oh my
that makes
god.
it a better movie.
I guess it is a kids film, but ew. What the fuck?
So Zootopia is better than the Dark Knight, confirmed.
Yeah. hmm
You want to know how I got this fox?
The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises are incredible films too.
But they're not higher than
Just, just The Dark
Frozen
Knight is
2, so it
incredible.
makes them worse movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works,
Yeah.
isn't it?
You have to.
Wait,
The one thing you should that we should take note of is, kids are big money makers. You like a lot of these films are like kids films,
oh,
and the money they're fucking
no,
making is
no.
ridiculous.
I'm just about to finish the podcast.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's it, guys. You know,
Yeah.
extort children and make money from it, and you can live the rest of your days without ever having to make a penny again.
Joe, you started this, and I was like, I wonder where Nathan's gonna go with this. And somehow we've got onto store this. You're like, they're distorting children. They're
Taking advantage of children. Yeah.
taking advantage of children. They're taking their money. They're when you hit your hand, it makes the point stronger. But I've run out of my point.
And we should all do that. Titanic is
sounds like
number
I'm
3. We didn't mention that too.
sounds like I'm beating my
But
meat.
that's Leonardo DiCaprio making it onto this list as he should.
Yeah,
But,
that's my
Titanic
favorite Avenger.
still being number 3. I didn't even know it was that high up there. I know
What
it's
is
a
it? How
fucking
does it keep making money? Like it's like what's
yeah.
making this movie so much money?
Yeah,
Isn't
what makes you need to watch this film again? I say this as I did my mom was watching it the other day, and I'm like, the ship goes down, people die.
it says here
Why,
Titanic earned 1.2 billion from video and DVD sales alone, and
it's at a
rentals.
2.1 billion in net gross now.
Fuck, that made a
So
lot of money.
that's a lot of money. Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
There is actually one thing we should take note of. There's only the top 5 here that have made over 2 billion, which is fucking Avatar, Endgame, Titanic, Force Awakens.
It's Star
You know
Wars. It was
what?
the first Star Wars since like
Yeah,
2006, so
yeah,
it's fair.
true. And then Avengers: Infinity War. So Avengers, the last 2 have made over 2 billion, and then that's the rest of that. Then it all goes down. The next highest is 1.6 billion, and it's just down from there.
And then so
Um,
there's like 6 movies that made 2 billion.
only 5.
No, you're missing one there. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. It's there. Look, I'm just photoshopping it in.
I'm also moving the Lion King up. I don't know how that hasn't made over 1 billion in gross. Fuck you.
Well, it
It's
did,
just
but it's the bad one.
yeah, the yeah, that's what I mean. the bad one made over a bill.
I
But
just love how
the
you were like, I'm so happy this movie made it, and it's not even the one you're on about.
it's not even the one I like.
Oh, look,
But
it's on the list
the new one,
twice. That's
the new one
impressive.
isn't bad. Yeah, the new one is it's not bad. It's okay. I enjoyed it still. It's just the soundtrack isn't the same.
Mm.
But and the lions look like they should be in Avatar. But uh, yeah, it's actually quite an interesting list. Parts of the Caribbean being on there too. Toy Stories being on there. Toy Story 3 and 4, not the other ones somehow. Um, you know what? It's actually surprising though. For once, the actual only one that isn't like a sequel that's higher than the original is Minions is higher than Minions 2. Or
Is it
it's
Minions
Despicable Me.
2?
Actually, the Minions is higher than Despicable. Oh, I suppose Minions is a sequel as well. Actually, I was thinking, yeah, no, never mind. I was wrong. The Minions is still kind of is
Is it
still pretty much a
Despicable Me
sequel.
3?
Yeah, and
What?
Despicable Me 2 is up there as well. It's pretty much just there's Despicable Me 3 as well, and then there's Minions, which
Did not know this.
just yeah, it's kind of just like they just took out Gru and the rest of the pointless part of Despicable Me and just made a Minions film, which is pretty. It's pretty good. It's kind of funny. It's a
That's
good
just
kids film.
that's weird. I don't know. So we're gonna take the main protagonist out from the movie.
Yep. And we're just gonna put funny yellow man. Haha.
That's how you explain the minions. They're just fully yellow men. You know?
That's just it, man.
Just
It's
a
just
bunch
the
of fully
Simpsons.
funny yellow men just being funny yellow men.
It's just the Simpsons, but they don't talk and they're small.
They do talk, they go,
Yeah, that's it. It's just
my impression
expressions.
of a minion.
See, once again, if you take advantage of children, you make a lot of money.
Rephrase that, holy shit.
Nope, that is how I'm phrasing it. In context.
Man, podcast number 7 is gonna be so good in prison.
Oh, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be like those TikTok memes or like comments where people are like, "I'm watching this from prison." Don't worry, guys. I'll be listening to the podcast from my cell in 2 weeks' time.
Yes, let's go.
Well, yeah, I think that's kind of everything to go through on this
Yeah,
list.
that's everything. This
2 billion though, over 2 billion is a fucking lot of money. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
way too much money for
Yeah.
Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
For meanwhile, us lazy motherfuckers are sitting here watching them, giving them this money.
Money. That's like us complaining about GTA earlier. It's like, stop making this. This has to be
Yeah.
buy the next version of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Once again, taking.
Day one, but at what cost?
Yeah, pretty much.
So
No, it didn't cost them shit, but
oh, by the way, Revenge of the Fallen isn't on this list. Anyone listening, that just I missed the bit where I said I'm photoshopping it in. It's not actually on this list, just to make sure.
I mean, no, it's not. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much all we went through.
Yeah.
Or all there is to go through.
We've talked about the showcase.
Kind of, there's pretty much a lot of the films that you would expect to be on there, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of Disney films, a lot of kind of the big names, Avengers, Jurassic Parks,
Transformers:
fucking,
Revenge of the Fallen.
Transformers. Yeah, you definitely expect that. I don't know how. Do you know what? That is not one of the ones I would expect to be on.
I think Age of Extinction did really well. Actually, I do remember Age of Extinction did really well in China because the movie took place, the battle scene took place in China.
Oh,
So that's how it did well, yeah, because it did really good. And then because the next one was a flop because it didn't have the Chinese market to back it.
yeah, I think, if you really want to do something well, and basically just do it in China, because then their population will just spark everything. So
That sounds like you're making a reference to a certain cold that's
No,
going
no.
around.
But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say if you're gonna make a kind of film where like the world is ending, you have to do it in America because only America exists.
Yeah,
So
or if you're
yeah,
gonna save the world, you can only do
yeah,
it.
it can only be in America. Yeah, no one else exists.
Yeah. Why would you think there's other places? That's so weird.
Yeah, where there's one generic English guy who's from Europe.
Yeah. And there's one Mexican guy. But like,
yeah,
he's not actually Mexican. He's a guy who's lived in America, and he's like third generation American, but he looked a bit Mexican, so we threw him in.
Yeah, And they make him do an accent because it's funny.
There's a hot woman.
Always.
That's how it works.
And she's the only one who's
And you get this like big, strong, muscly, like hot guy, and somehow you fuck that up and sign Mark Wahlberg.
Yep.
Hey,
Pretty much.
There's a bomb going off. I'm Mark Wahlberg. Hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg. The world's gonna
We're
end.
just waffling at this point. We need to end this fucking
I'm
podcast.
Mark Wahlberg, and I need to end the podcast. I'm Mark Wahlberg. Hey, say
I
hi
need
to your
to
mother for me.
Such a it's so weird having a New York accent, but I'm really high pitched.
Hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg. Could be worse. Could be my Sylvester Stallone accent.
Oh, please don't.
Yo, Adrian.
Do you want to hear my Charlie Chaplin impression?
Oh my god. Yeah, go on. Very good.
I know.
At first, I thought you said Charlie Sheen. I'm like, oh yeah, and he said Charlie, and I realized what you said, and I was like, oh no. Do you want to hear my Charlie Sheen impression?
Point the drugs down.
Oh god.
Luke, get out of that strip club.
Get out of her.
No, Luke, you can't book the stripper.
They work here. They don't work for you.
Oh yeah, Charlie Sheen is a pimp.
Hey, Charlie Sheen, can I? I'm Mark Wahlberg. Can I?
Okay, we need to end this fucking shit. Go on, I do the intro, you fucking do the outro. Actually, no, we haven't done the final segment.
Oh, what's the final segment? Oh, what we watching? Oh shit, yeah, we forgot our own podcast.
What's our fucking yeah? We gotta keep to the schedule.
Oh, yo, Nate, what you watching?
What you watching? What you playing? You know, I'm kind of.
Who you playing? Who you watching? Don't actually. It sounds really weird.
Am I playing these hoes? I'm
watching
my
the
money
hoes.
rise.
Oh god. Is that like fuck bitches get money, but like a weirder way of saying it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Paying hoes and watching money.
That's what you say when you forget the quote.
I always say disgraced women obtain income. That's my life motto.
Noting that one down.
Disgrace women.
Meanwhile, this guy has a girlfriend and he's broke.
Yeah, and I'm also writing this in cocaine.
Alright, Charlie, relax. I'm kind of just really busy lately. I've been watching The Office still, same as kind of last week. I'm still addicted to Formula One, so you know, that's a problem. I'm now playing Formula One. I got my wheel. Yes, I did spend too much money on a wheel.
And I bought a Formula
Just
One
to fucking
car.
I bought a fucking Mercedes off Formula One,
I'm
and
broke.
I can't afford it. It's just a tax write-off. But yeah. Other than that, I watched 1917 last night. Again, I had already watched it before, but I was kind of like, I remember this film, but I also don't remember this film because you know it's kind of one of those like, oh, World War One. You just think of World War One. Like
Well,
I don't actually remember what happened in the film.
It's the same scene the whole way through because they don't cut. They just keep going.
Apparently, there is actually like 2 cuts in it, but they're kind of like hard to know. They're kind of like hard to spot. Yeah.
Well, there's one bit I think where like they like go by something and it goes black for a second. Like they're like, it's like they
Yeah.
walk by a pole, and like that's a cut, but like it's still a continuous camera technically.
Yeah.
Speaking.
It's just like whole like continuous camera thing, which is really impressive.
It's
Like, the
amazing
film
how
in general.
he didn't fuck up a single line through the whole movie. He
Yeah.
just did that in one take.
And there's a scene, like the end scene as well, where he's like sprinting across the battlefield. I was just like, if he just tripped or like this, like even though he did, like he bumped into people and he falls over and stuff, so it wouldn't have looked out of place. But it's like I was thinking as well throughout most of it, it's like how much of this was improvised?
Oh,
Because it's like yeah, they would. Yeah, I'd say like a lot of it, because obviously there's like benchmarks they have to hit for the storyline. But I'd say for a lot of it, they were kind of like, okay, so as long as you get this, this, and this into these scenes, and I'd say a lot of it was obviously practiced before they started doing the actual run through. But they're like, if you forget this or like a certain part, just improvise.
Just look dead in the camera.
And I'm surprised I haven't seen, especially the main character in that film, being a lot more shit since then, because that is really impressive acting.
He
to
probably
like
just
go
got
through a
fed up
whole. He's like, never doing this again.
doing this shit again.
And he also probably made a lot of money off that film too. So,
That's true.
um, but he did a really good job. I don't know who he is. I'll probably I might look it up after. But yeah, that film is really impressive. It's really good. It's kind of one of those, classic World War One films where it's kind of like, I don't know, it has a lot of emotion in the film. You know what I mean?
Surprisingly,
It's
not a lot of Nazis.
not a lot of Nazis. No,
Hmm.
he did kill one Nazi. Maybe pretty happy. But also, I was also noting throughout that entire film, when they're shooting their guns, I was like, he's out of ammo. He's out of ammo. He's out
Oh,
of.
that's one thing I always do now. I always count. That's why I like John Wick because he counts his bullets. I fucking
Yeah.
love when they count bullets in a movie.
Because like I'm just watching him with his tiny mag in in a 1917 fucking gun, and I'm like, he's just bang, 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 and I'm like, okay, first of all, these guns were notorious for jamming every 2 seconds, especially running through battlefields where they're in mud and dirt. And secondly, it's still perfectly clean, and somehow he has 50 bullets. He has more than a fucking M16 mag. So
He's got max ammo. Okay,
yeah,
leave him
he
alone.
just picked up. Yeah, he's got speed reload, max
He
ammo.
ran over a German bloke and went max ammo.
You remember to reload first. You always got to reload
Oh, you
first.
gotta you gotta reload for it. Well, he didn't
Yeah, you got to
reload.
reload first. You never reloaded. Yeah,
What an
fucking noob.
idiot.
Actual noob. Waste of 3 bullets.
Graceful.
But yeah, the film's really good. What about you? What have you been watching or playing?
I've
Oh, I also have been playing Splitgate. I started playing that
what is
recently. And
I
it's
saw you
actually,
playing that on your stream. What is
yeah,
actually is
you,
that?
you should get it. It's free, so you should actually get it. It's pretty fun. But I know you don't play first person shooters. But how I would describe it is it's a multiplayer. So it's in terms of how the game kind of hmm how the game plays. It's basically Portal mixed with Halo.
Oh, I do know this. I
Um,
have seen this. Yes.
yeah, and
I mean, I
then
have seen you play
the
it, but I mean, I couldn't think of what it was there for a second when you
yeah
first said it.
the rest of the function or like kind of how it looks is Fortnite. So it's kind of just
Huh.
Fortnite, Halo, and Portal all mixed together pretty much.
My three favorite games of all time.
Yeah, and it's really fun. It actually is pretty fun to when you got like I had like a really sick Portal play the other day, and it was really fun. So it's a pretty good game.
Fair, fair. Well, ironically, I've been playing Fortnite and I've been playing as Master Chief, so that's two of the three of that game you've just described.
Yeah, so you should download it.
I got back into Fortnite. I hate myself for it, and I have spent real money. I've spent like €40 on the game now.
I actually can't. Didn't we talk about this last week?
I think, but I'm still playing it, so
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
um,
We're in the same place we were last week.
yeah.
I'm still playing Formula One, and you're
So
still
playing Fortnite. Yes, what men we are.
Uh, real man.
I've been playing God of War, the original one. I think I said that earlier. Good, it's fun. I wish I played it's a hack and slash game about Greek and Roman mythology. It's right up my alley. I never played it. Oh.
Norse mythology, actually.
No, the new one is Norse mythology. The old one is Greek and Roman.
Oh yeah, he goes to
He fights
The
Ares.
old one is Greek.
And then apart from that, I've been watching wrestling. It's been heating up.
Really?
Punk's return, the All Out, the pay-per-view was really good. Yeah. Apart from that, that's all. I haven't been doing a lot actually.
Yeah, I've just been kind of too busy with work the last week or so. So
I've just been like really occupied by like
wanking.
wanking just all day, just having a nice ranking session. You know what I mean?
Watching Captain Marvel.
Watching Captain Marvel 153 times in cinema. Like, what can I say? I'm a,
I
I'm a
actually, I
fan.
really want to go. I still really want to go cinema, but I just don't have the time.
Oh, I saw Shang-Chi again. That's everything I've done. I've seen it twice in cinema now.
I literally haven't gone to cinema in like 2 years. So
Snap, man.
yeah, I just don't have the time. Work is too busy. But
Always make time for cinema.
unfortunately, actually,
Always make time for cinema. And always clap your hand when you speak because it makes you sound more important.
exactly. Yeah. So pretty much for me, it's just Formula One. I know people really are interested, so I won't go into detail on that. But the championship at the moment is very tight, and as of right now, they had like a sprint weekend, and Lewis fucked it up. Even though he started on P2, ended in P5, so he's starting in P5 tomorrow, and I'm
Where
really
did
sad
they-
about it.
It's where they race cars and they have a sprint race.
Yeah.
It's just...
No, it wasn't like a running. It wasn't like a running race.
Oh, okay, sorry, right.
So pretty much the sprint weekends is like a new thing. This is only the second time they've done it. So basically they fuck around the whole weekend. They do qualifying on Friday, but qualifying is for the sprint race on Saturday, where they basically do a shorter version of the race. So instead of the 55 laps they do in Monza, they do 18 really quick ones, and that determines the actual starting positions for the Sunday actual Grand Prix.
But they don't use the cars in the sprint race. You just get out of the
They,
car
they
and they
do,
run. You start
yeah.
in the car
Well,
and you have to get out, and then you have to
they did
run.
they did have an Olympic fucking runner. I can't remember his fucking name. I think it was like a
Wait, he
gold
raced the
medalist,
car?
but he like gave the medals.
Oh, I thought he raced the car.
He won, yeah.
Yeah, he just outraced the car. Like, holy shit.
300 kilometers an hour.
You know that scene in Infinity War when like Cap and Black Panther are like running ahead of the pack?
Running, same,
That's him with the
exactly
car.
pretty much. It was impressive. But but there is, I know you'll be happy, but I don't know if you'll be happy about this, but but Daniel Ricciardo has finally got back into fucking form, and he's starting from P2 tomorrow next to Verstappen and Lando Norris in third behind him, which is really impressive for the McLarens because it's the first time Daniel Ricciardo's even been in a fucking front row since 2017, I think. So big up my boy. Other than that, yeah, I ain't got much. It's kind of where my time's at.
I've been occupied by wrestling. I watched a lot of wrestling last week. I watched like 13 hours of wrestling. Probably way too much than I should have.
Probably, yeah.
We have really boring lives. Holy shit.
Why do we have a podcast? We've nothing to talk
I
about.
don't know. Look, at least
And
they're making...
how do our podcasts always go over fucking time?
I
as
don't
well?
know. We're like, oh, we'll do this one for an hour 25 minutes later.
Yeah.
Here we are. But look, at
Yeah.
least they're making GTA 5 again. That's all I care about.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks
end
like...
the podcast.
Yeah, I will. So, before I go, I'd like to say a special thank you to Rockstar for making GTA 5.
Yeah, and I can't wait for GTA 5.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's actually
GTA
such a big reveal. I
on
can't believe
PS5?
I thought they'd never bring it out, honestly.
Same
And the
here.
fact that it's delayed makes me really happy because that's really impressive.
It means
that
they can
they've
work
brought
on
it
it
out.
longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, they
Yeah.
have more time to yeah.
Yeah.
And a big up Rockstar. Good job, guys. Putting a lot of work down there with your actual ridiculous amount of money you've made off this game. And yeah, keep it going.
Yeah, I hope one day I get to play GTA 5 with my kid on my PS7.
Me too. Me too.
Well,
Fuck, that's probably the reality.
like, son, this is GTA 5. It's like, I
Well,
know
for
this.
you,
We all
'cause you're such
played.
an old man, but-
I'm an old man? Who dare you? I'm only half the age I used to be.
What?
Bye. We're ending it here.
Good luck.
See ya.
Check out links.
Check out links, like, subscribe.
If you're still here, wow.
Yeah, thank you. Fuck
You know
Rockstar,
what?
thank you.
Good fucking job.
Yeah,
Well done.
because we're
I hope
not
you're
here.
Go seek some therapy.
Yeah. And remember, buy GTA 5 on the
okay.
PS5.
And buy Apple stocks or something.
Oh no, they're
Because
soaring.
they're going down. Yep. Goodbye, guys.
Is soaring going up or down?
Up.
Oh no, the Apple stocks are soaring. They're not going down. Sorry, I made a mistake.
Yeah, well, soaring is like that they're up, and they're like staying up. Yeah.
Yeah, so buy Apple stocks now. That's the best time to buy them, when they're on the top.
Well, no, but yeah, buy them when they're down.
No,
So
buy
you
them
probably
when
should
they're
buy
on the
Apple stocks
top, because then they're more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And when they go down, you'll lose money. We should start an investment book.
Yeah. Oh my god. So what you have to do is me and you get 3 people to work for us, and then they get 3 people to work for them.
Yep.
Why is this man in my house taking away my stuff? Who are you?
It's genius.
It's always worked. I'm telling you now.
All right, guys, that's it from us. Thank you for listening. Hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't already, go listen to the older episodes. You can go back through. You can see what we've talked about in the previous one. We can listen to 0 as well and see where we kind of started. That will help us too. And then from there, we have 1, 2, and 3. Episode 1 was about upcoming games. That's when E3 came out. Episode 2 we talked about our favorite childhood games, and episode 3 we talked about highest paid actors, which was kind of where we got the idea for talking about highest grossing films this episode. So if you want to go back and listen to our talks about highest paid actors, go listen to the last podcast.
And
Other
buy
than that, that's
GTA
kind of
5.
it from me. And buy GTA 5.
Buy GTA 5.
Mm-hmm.
Buy it.
Yep.
Now.
Make a new account because they don't let you transfer your accounts across consoles.
Yeah.
Start again.
Oh, we said yeah at the same time. It's crazy.
Yeah, the games that you've probably put about 600 hours into on each console. Yeah, buy it again, start again. Why not?
Do it again. All over again.
And there's no way of making money or getting any of the items within the game without buying it. So also buy shark cards. Have fun.
Oh yeah, shark cards. Buy GTA and shark cards.
Yeah, with your mom's credit card.
Always drink and drive.
And don't tell her. Obviously, don't tell her. Never tell her.
Yeah.
If she asks, GTA 5 is you bought that in 2013.
It's an educational game called Graduate Tolerance Attitude.
Honestly, I've learned a lot from GTA 5.
Yeah.
Just never make another game again as long as people are still buying your shit.
Yeah. And how to hotwire a car, but that might be from the area I'm from and not probably the game.
And how to sell drugs. Wait, that's not a big game.
Charlie, get out of my room.
FBI, open up.
Well,
Okay.
we're ending it here for the first time ever.
For the first time we've said that, yeah.
Yeah.
Buy GTA 5.
By GTA 5. Goodbye.